Hi, I am Christine Glein, the Chief Executive Officer here at the Game Changing Impact Group. And I am here to talk to you about how you break all the rules and build a better team. And before I do that, I want to let you know that this is a huge week for sports. Since we're talking about teams and how do you break the rules and build a better team, I am so excited. I can't wait for our Bolts tonight to hopefully clinch the Stanley Cup final. Um, there's so many good things going on. So we got that going on. It's Wimbledon week, lots of great tennis going on. Sunday is the MLB draft, and I have somebody I know that I hope is going to get picked by a favorite team and get offered. So I'm really excited about that. The Home Run Derby is next Monday, by the way, just in case you are baseball fans. And it is also England's getting to play in the Euros that a really good friend of mine just reminded me that's on right now too. So why do I bring all the sports stuff up? Well, I'm going to talk to you about managing versus coaching and how you build a better team and how you can break all the rules to build a better team. So let's just think about that for a second. Who really wants to be managed? Does that sound like something you want to have done to you? Yeah, I want someone to manage me. I don't know. Maybe some people do, but it just sounds like I need a handler. Someone's got to manage me. How about having someone monitor you? When I think of that, I think about high school and getting like monitored. There's a hall monitor. I also think of the Breakfast Club. John Hughes fan. When they're all in that Saturday detention in the library and they're being monitored while they sit there being bored out of their minds. Can you ever think of yourself asking, hey, yeah, pick me, I want to be monitored? Heck no. Well, what about training? All right, maybe we're getting warmer, right? How does that sound? Can you train me or teach me? Maybe, right? We might want to get trained if we're working with a personal trainer and someone that's in fitness, that might work. Or, teach me how to do something. The difference with teaching and training, though, is it's usually more one way. And, me sharing and you listening, as opposed to this really good exchange that you get when you're doing things like coaching and mentoring. So the old school way says, as a manager, you're to hire, train, monitor, and motivate in that order. I actually remember when those were the sections in our director's manual. And for a bonus, we might get to add marketing to that list for the top 5. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, stop managing, stop monitoring, and stop training. Yep, you heard me. I'm advising you to break all the rules because leading, coaching, and mentoring is way more effective. I will allow you to analyze reports and results. Okay, those are okay activities, but those are things you do on your own. People want to be inspired, led, coached, mentored, right? Why? Well, think about it. Think about it from a sporting perspective. It allows you to impart your leadership style, and develop your leadership style. Maybe that's leading by example. It really gets you in touch with people. It's much more personalized and powerful, especially with new collar or remote workers, right? That coaching is an exchange. So it's not just you're sitting there listening to a talking head who's just giving you information one way. So coaching is also more powerful because when you ask the right questions, the person gives themselves the answers. Right? We actually have all the answers within us, and it just takes sometimes asking the right questions for that person to be able to recognize what they need to do to shift. It certainly helps you get more out of team members. And if, coaching, like I said, is about active listening, really paying attention to what someone's saying and what they're not saying, and then asking them those right questions. I have a whole unit that I spend on coaching and what are the right questions and how do we actively listen. That's part of my Game Changing Leadership program that I share with people. Another great activity is mentoring. Mentoring is actually modeling the right behavior, watching someone do what they do and admiring them. And that's typically how you find a mentor, is you find someone in your line of work that you truly respect, who's doing it the way you would want to do it. And then, you ask them to mentor you. Another technique that's happening today is what's called sponsorship. Can you sponsor me and mentor me? Which basically means you're looking to go to that next level, and you really want someone who's going to be in your corner, not only mentoring you, but will step up for you and sponsor you to executive or senior leadership to help you get to that next level. So all of these things, mentoring and coaching, really actually, and leadership, right, help you get the most out of your team members. It also gives you that opportunity to build that soul intelligence and lead from that place. And when you have your whole team lit up from the inside out, intrinsically motivated because they feel like they are tied to a mission, a vision, a purpose, and part of something bigger than themselves, that's when they jump through the fire for you. It creates such a richer, more fulfilling work experience. And ultimately, we bring more soulful leaders into the world, which is exactly what my whole mission is. It's why I am so excited to talk to you each week and bring you these great nuggets to share. All right. If you are interested in learning more about what I do, I'm happy to talk to you about the Game Changing Leadership Program. It is the proven system for rapidly fulfilling your potential as a leader through the power of soul intelligence. And it's something that I have worked with multiple companies and multiple people, and both individually and in groups. And I love not only one-on-one coaching, but the power of group coaching. And the reason is because you get an exchange of information. It's not just this one way imparting knowledge. And it's really rich. I remember actually doing group coaching before it was cachet, right? We used to sit around a conference table and we'd actually listen to phone calls, like not Zooms, I know. And we would give each other feedback on, what went well in this call? What could have gone better? What didn't go well? What would you have done differently? And everybody heard something different and saw something different. That's the power of group coaching. And that's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite ways to deliver my Game Changing Leadership Program. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can hit me up in a direct message and I'll be happy to share with you. I can deliver that program in as little time as a quarter or in an extended period of 6 months, depending on how much time you want to put in each week or how much time you can devote to it. And I'm happy to share that with you. But I work with managers to help them reach senior leadership, and I work with senior leadership to help reach the C-suite. And I actually even work with several CEOs and several presidents on helping them individually become even more game-changing leaders, both at home and in their work lives. And I would love to share with you too. So how do you get to work with me? You can schedule a free 30-minute session with me if you're interested in finding out more, just by hitting me up with a direct message. But the event I'm most excited about is Turks and Caicos. I am actually going to be participating in a conference with another coach, Allison Katz, who is hosting a retreat October 3rd to the 7th in Turks and Caicos. If you are interested, hit me up in a direct message and I will send you the link. It's going to be fantastic. I am going to be sharing the power of soul intelligence at this conference. She is an incredible health and fitness coach, and she's going to be helping us with those goals as well. So we're going to come back revived, refreshed, and ready to go. So I will send you a link if you're interested in that. Also, one final note. Next week is my birthday week, and I am going to have a special surprise birthday giveaway next week. So you're going to definitely want to meet me here next Wednesday, same time, so that you can find out how you can get in the drawing for my birthday week surprise. If you're interested, you could just put a cute little birthday cake or a cute little birthday emoji with the guy that blows the little straw and the cute little hat in there for me. And the last thing I want to say is go Bolts. Have a great Wednesday. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. And I will look forward to sharing with you next week.